Welcome to the Mount Carmel Area High School Silver Bowl, where tonight the 3-0 Red Tornadoes host an arch rival and 3-0 themselves, the Shamokin Area Indians. This the 95th meeting between these two schools. There is just history upon history upon history upon this rivalry, and it's all going to come to a head tonight. Something's going to give in these two programs. The Indians, for the first time in a couple of years, Wayne, believe they've walked onto this field with a legitimate chance to win the football game.
Well, 1993 was the last time that they came out 3-0, the same as the Tornadoes, and they walked away with the win at that time also. So, you know, if history repeats itself, as everybody states, then that might be the case. But as you know, we got to play 4 quarters yet before you can make any predictions. And predictions you can just flush down the toilet when it comes to high school football, Warren.
Absolutely. This is just such a superheated rivalry. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, the stadium is now officially standing room only. That's how much of a crowd is here. This may be the largest crowd in 20 years, Wayne.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. Both communities have been just, the sparks have been flying for the last week. I know Mount Carmel and definitely down at Shamokin, and it was great to see. It's been the first time in a long time that I've seen the student body as wound up as they were about this football game.
Well, when you look at the crowd, and what struck me at 6 o'clock when you and I were here, we walked onto the field in our usual way of doing things and checked out the field, got a hold of Jose, went back for our french fries and all, but what stood out in my mind was the entire Shamokin Indian side of the stadium.
In there.
All right, Shinsky brings him up, goes back to pass, looking for Wargo. He's got Wargo. His man had fallen down. Number 14, Joel Haddock, was on coverage, and he fell down, but he made a nice recovery, and he finally tackles Wargo down at the Shamokin Indian 32-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 to the left. Keeps Kovaleski in. He's got plenty of time, and he's got Matsura open, and Matsura is going to go out of bounds at the Shamokin area 11-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 from the 11, as the Red Tornadoes now are moving the... All right, Martin brings him up, split backfield. This time he pitches it to Shikatana the other way, and it's being strung out pretty well, and it is just demolished at the 23-yard line. He is just brought down hard. Lashinsky in there to stop that, but Mount Carmel area was all over. Good center to Petrovich, almost no pressure on him, and he's going to send a boomer. Nice. He gets Wargo rolling back to the 20. Wargo's going to come up the middle. He's got himself a little bit of a seam there, and he's still rolling with the seam, and now he's broken loose, and he's up over the 50-yard line. He's going to take it out of bounds, down in Shamokin territory, and a flag, a hit out of bounds. It's a hit out of bounds against the Indians, a personal foul, going to be tacked on in the end of this play.
Nice. Greg, I'll tell you what, they set up the picket fence there, and you take a look at Wargo on about the 30-yard line when he starts out. It looks like he should have went to the outside, but he saw enough of defenders on the outside to block that, and what happened, he cut up right there. He cuts up in the middle of the pack and, to break it to the outside now.
So the Indians make a fatal error here almost. You did not need to tack 15 yards onto an already... We come up in that power backfield now. It's power to the left this time. You give it to Kovaleski, and Kovaleski, almost had himself a touchdown. At the last second, I'll see, I think that was Stumhofer. It was. Stumhofer saves the touchdown, but the Red Tornadoes now another first down, and now it's a first down at the Indian 14-yard line.
There's the case there where if a couple on that side, so. Same
exact formation, same exact play, and this time it's a touchdown. He went in for the touchdown. That's Letkavich. There's the play now. You're seeing smash mouth football. Yeah. The Red Tornadoes said, now we found one that's really working well. Stop it, and they can't. They're just overloading to the right side of the line, and they're using the tailback on the far side to take a step, give him a step to the line of scrimmage, and he's just bailing his way through. The Red Tornadoes now at the 119 mark of the first quarter up. And he's going to roll and pass, and he looks back right away. He's looking for Stumhofer, but he's way too far. And it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Letkavich intercepted. He was way over Stumhoffer's head that time, and Letkavich just kind of played center field and went back and got it. So the first turnover here of the evening at the 27-second mark of the first quarter, and the Indians squander their best field position of the evening so far.
Yeah, Johnny Dara was back there, the corner. He dropped back in the pass protection and had Strumhoff.
Right, now we got Kovaleski back there, and Lashinsky's in front of him. And we're going to go back to pass, and Lashinsky's in kind of trouble there, and he's got Matsura who catches it. And a great play by Matsura. Number 32 for the Indians down there made a nice play.
Derek Osavala.
At 33, right?
Yeah, well, he's got two different jerseys, I was told.
He's 33 in this thing, but he's wearing 32, I thought. But either way, a nice defensive play, but Matsura on a great... You'll have Wilk and Chicatano, the two smaller backs of that group that he shuttles in and out back there. And this time he's looking to pass, and he's downfield, and he's looking at Letkavich, and Letkavich intercepted it again. There's a penalty on the play, and I believe it's against the Indians, but he threw an interception to Letkavich, the second one of the evening, and I think the Indians are the one
to get by.
This time we showed that power. We're going to go to Wargo here. He's got it. Wargo sprinting downfield. He's being run down by Bailey, but he's not catching him. Touchdown. There you have it, an 89-yard pass by Shinsky to Wargo. Wargo with the magnificent catch on his fingertips and the run for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a fingertip catch. You saw that Wargo was actually losing his balance down there when he was catching that ball. So he was doing everything he possibly could to make sure that ball was
Here it is. Watch it coming at you. Here you see it. He has good coverage, but his defender falls down right at the last second. Wargo keeps his feet, brings it in, gets some balance. Watch him now. Watch this guy coming at him here, because you're going to see him get it. I think you may. I'm not sure. Cookta puts up the extra point. So at the 4:20 mark, you're not going to. There he is, right in your feeler. He just nearly catches him. But as the Red Tornadoes come up to the line of scrimmage, and we give it to Kovaleski, and he's got some room.
He's got
break free. Kovaleski's running. It's going to take. He cuts back, and finally brought down number 14. Haddock slowed him up. But Kovaleski on a magnificent run as he cut to the Shamokin area sideline down there. And he's finally brought down in Shamokin area territory at the Shamokin area 21-yard line, and the Red Tornadoes they started where they left off.
They kicked out. Brown comes in and makes a block and actually blocked two people. But the speed of Kovaleski, he just blew right by a few defenders as they were just
down. Brown right up the middle, and Brown is pounding, and Brown is still pounding. And Brown all the way inside the 5-yard line down to the 2, where it's first and goal. Red Tornadoes on the Shamokin area Indian 2-yard line. And this is going to turn ugly if they don't stop them right now.
Well, I think it's going to be tough. And I'll tell you what, after that run by Brown, I think you're going to see Brown probably carrying the ball here.
Shinsky will bring him up, and you're right. It's Brown, and they're not stopping Brown on 2 yards. No signal. I don't know what anybody looked at here.
Well, I don't know what the back judge waits for until the last minute, but the line judge all the way over on the other side, he made that call.
The touchdown at the 10:20 mark of the third quarter. The Red Tornadoes bounce out to a 32-0 lead with Kufta on to attempt the extra point, but that's the second slow touchdown call of the evening. I mean, both teams run entirely different backfields at given times in the game. This time we give it to Kovaleski, and Kovaleski running hard, as we had seen him running hard last week, and he's continued it for the first down, and he's up to the Red Tornado 49-yard line where it's first and 10.
I'll tell you what, if Kovaleski was not tripped up going through the line of scrimmage, that was a big gainer. He had a head of steam on him.
Now, they say that. Remember, he didn't run the ball much before, so he's really proven himself, though. Nice move by Shinsky, and that's a flag.
Yeah.
Matsura down inside the 30-yard line, down to the Indian 28, and another unsportsmanlike penalty is going to go against the Shamokin Indians. All right, we get set up here. Shinsky's looking around. He's trying to tell somebody something. He looks downfield in the corner down there, and he's trying to get
Dara,
and he does. Touchdown. Touchdown, Johnny Dara. A nice catch in the corner of the end zone. by Johnny Dara. Nice throw. Just that fade throw. Took a couple of steps back, and there was Dara.
You could hear some of the grumbling in the first two games, but I'll tell you what, Dave gets into his groove, and we know what he can do. We've seen him, since his freshman year.
He's having a fabulous night.
I'll tell you what, that little flat pass that he throws, the little on the sideline right before you go out of bounds, and it was just high enough. Dara had to go up for it, but Dara also had to make sure that his foot was in bounds when he came down, and he did. I'll tell you what, Dave is now stepping up and proving to everybody that he's the quarterback that we know he could be.
There you have it. You can hear it in the background. The entire stadium on the Mount Carmel side and in that far end zone with all been red down there has given the Red Tornadoes a standing ovation as they come away from that extra point by Kufta. They lead with 4:15 remaining in the third quarter, 40-0. And ladies and gentlemen, that has invoked the mercy rule.